many times it will take me to make this goddamn video? Hello guys and welcome to Axel's Type of Garage again. It's actually February outside, but it's pretty warm. The weather is very good. Just like your mom. Good. So guys, sit back, relax, make yourself comfy, maybe make yourself a coffee too. And watch me talk about my property for 10 minutes plus. Thank you very much. So maybe you're asking yourself, what's this?
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine.
Well, it's neither a motorcycle, neither a scooter. It's actually a breed of two. It looks like a scooter actually, but it has clutch and gear pedals, which is the other side of this bridge. How do you call that? I don't know. So this is a Soviet scooter from 1983, built in Ukraine. It's called Tula, Tulitsa 200cc. The engine is quite powerful, even though the scooter itself is super heavy. It's just thick steel. And the frame tubes are so thick, you can actually put here a 500 kilogram weight on the middle of the scooter. Nothing would happen, and it will still carry it. That's how powerful this machine is. It's heavy, but it's like a fucking tank. So let me tell you the story, how I got this scooter. Let me first take a last sip of coffee. Damn. So, actually this scooter is parked in my garage for almost a year. The reason why I didn't film that right after getting it, I'll tell you later. Well, it was a similar day, actually. I was minding my business. I don't know, maybe going somewhere. I don't know, can't remember. And a guy approached me, and he said, "I'm gay." No, that's not actually what he said. He told me that he with the dudes were hanging around the town, and somehow ended up into a remote region of the town, where they saw an abandoned garage. And being slightly drunk, I guess, they, out of the curiosity, took a look between the gaps of that abandoned garage, and they saw something inside. They didn't really know what's this, but they saw levers, a handlebar, a rear view mirror, and a speedometer dial, a stoplight, what else? And they quickly realized it's, well, might be a motorcycle, might be a scooter. Looks old. So when they saw that, they quickly thought about me, because I might be the only one in this town who is so into classic motorcycles. So if someone sees something like that, they quickly think about me. What a lucky mother. So they decided if any of them would see me, they would let me know. So that's what the guy did. He approached me, he told me about this, and I was really curious. I canceled all my stuff for that day, and I just went to see that garage. Well, from the first sight, it was looking pretty old and abandoned. Obviously abandoned, because trees were growing around near the gates. There was no chance I could open the gates. Grass was 2 meters high, and I crouched a little bit to see what's inside there between the gates. And I saw this thing, and I was like, damn, boy. And I asked the guy, "Do you know who's the owner of the garage?" He said, "I don't know who's the owner of the garage." And I was like, "You fucking kidding me? I did all this way to see this thing, and then you don't know who's the owner. How am I gonna open it? Break in?" So he said, "Well, my duty ends here. I told you about this goodie, bye." So he backed up like a little bitch, and I was left alone in front of that abandoned. So I was left alone in front of that abandoned garage, and I really wanted to get in. So I started to ask people around. They've been just lifting their shoulders like, "Dude, damn, I don't know." I was heartbroken. I spent the whole day just finding out who's the owner, and eventually it took me 1 month, maybe even more, to find out who is the goddamn owner. I remember I wrote an official letter to the landfill, or how do you call that in your country? I don't know. I wrote an official letter requesting them to give me information about who is the owner of that specific garage, or at least of that specific piece of land. And they rejected my letter, saying that the information is confidential. I was like, God damn. This pissed me off so much. I remember I gave up. I gave up for almost a week. I just kind of remember I forgot about this scooter completely. And then another guy approached me on the street. Not a member of the previous crew, someone else. Approached me on the street and he told me, hey Chris, I remember you've been struggling to find out who's the owner of that garage. And I know who's this. And I was like, well, let's fucking go. So apparently, after so much time of searching, asking, even writing official letters to landfill, apparently this dude was living 10 meters away from that garage. Damn. So the guy said, this is the apartment block where he lives. I don't know which door or which level he lives. So you just try to knock in the doors and find yourself. And I was like, I don't give a shit. Thank you so much for this information. Thank you. So I remember I've been knocking into doors and asking people, are you an owner of an abandoned garage with something gold inside? And I ended up finding this dude. It was a 65 years old man. Maybe he suffered an accident because he was walking pretty weirdly. I was trying to be as much careful as possible with what I say and what I do. And not getting into the topic of this scooter too quick because I was really afraid of scaring him or I don't know. So I started talking about myself. My past, that I finished university as an economist, I've been in UK for 2 years, blah blah blah. Apparently my mom knows him, that's a pass. So he quickly got more talkative after realizing he knows my mother. We have a small town, everyone knows each other here. You just have to mention the surname. So the conversation gets on a higher level. Then I decided, okay, let me just drop a mention about this scooter in his garage. Maybe we'll break the ice. But the opposite happened. He got super pissed off. And he asked me, who gave you the permission to look at my property? Like crouch to look at my goods inside my garage, which belongs to me, this belongs to me, how dare you, and stuff like that. And I was, God, I ruined everything. And I was like just waiting for this guy to kick me in the ass out of his apartment. But then I said, okay dude, listen. Let's just forget about the scooter and the garage. Let's go get a coffee. Because apparently, coffee solves everything. We went to a local cafe. I ordered him a latte, and he quickly became more talkative, and his mood improved, and he started talking about his scooter himself. And then I told him, listen dude, the scooter is lying there. I'm quite sure, just by the look of that garage, it was parked there for plus 20 years. Might be even more. And I'm quite sure it's a non-runner. So I'm 100% sure that you're not gonna restore it. I don't think you have time to sit in your garage for hours straight and fix this scooter. But I'm sure you don't want to just throw it away. So, just give it to me. I'll restore it. And let's think about a price. And then after a minute, he said, $500. Apparently, after all this masquerade of him, I was sure he was just playing. He said a price which was fitting him and me too. We handshaked. I was pretty happy. We went to the public notary to rewrite the ownership on me. And then, it was such a moment for me. I was so goddamn happy. I put my hand on this. It's finally mine. Woo! Damn, boy! Success! You have no idea. Like, me sitting in front of that scooter, finally being goddamn mine. I'll put some pictures of it right after I removed it from the garage. To see how dusty it is over plus 20 years of lying there in that garage. What an emotional roller coaster, Jesus Christ. And then I was left alone with that scooter. The owner went home, left me alone, and I realized I have a heavy scooter, non-runner, and I have to push it 3 kilometers up the street, down from there, here, in my workshop. And my phone died. It's actually cold in here. But it's freezing out, goddammit. Alright, so what I did, I tried to push it myself. I pushed it a little bit, and lucky enough, a friend of mine was minding his business and saw me and said, "Hey Chris, a push?" I was like, "Dude, God himself sent me to you, please." And we together pushed the scooter up my street, and we had a coffee together too. Like, I had to thank him somehow. Now that's the story how this scooter got into my workshop. And maybe you'll question yourself, what's gonna happen next? What's gonna be happening in the next video? I will be completely disassembling this scooter into smallest pieces. So I would sort them by parts which will go to the paint job, parts which will go for chroming, parts which will be restored by myself, and the engine itself will be restored. I'll remove it, completely torn it into pieces, and we'll try to fix it. That's gonna happen in the next video. Maybe I will start it by the next video too. Well, that's it. So guys, thank you so much for watching. Hit that like button, subscribe, and check out my ASG Designs merch link of my eBay store in the description. If you want to support my channel, consider putting your hand on those goodies. And that's it for now. See you in the next one. Bye!
Oh.
Сука! Сколько можно?